Hi, I'm
Hi,
Adrian.
my name is Ollie.
Hello, my name is Adrian.
My name is Jasmine.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Adrian. Nice seeing you again.
Hello, my name is Adrian.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Adrian.
Hi, Adrian. This is Diana.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Adrian.
Miss Webb.
Hello,
Hi.
my name is Adrian.
My name is Sarah.
So, I want you to remember this is a comfortable place. No one's gonna judge you for your comment or your statement, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
What do you think about gay marriage?
I think gay marriage is, I think it's just like marriage. I don't know why it was ever taken into consideration. I think it shouldn't be gay marriage. I think it's just marriage. And
Why do you think that?
Because it's silly to try to classify things that into separate things when they're really the same thing.
Mhm.
And I think people can love each other, and that's like saying it's just silly because people can love each other and they don't need a piece of paper to tell them who they can love. And I think that even
Okay. What do you think a gay person life is like?
I think the life of a gay person, I think it's harder to live because it's been so taboo for so many years and it's been looked down upon that even though we are opening up to it and it's legal, a lot of people still look at it as taboo, and I don't think that's okay because you know what? What if they looked at people and they were like, oh, do you see that? A boy and a girl together? Like, if somebody did that, they'd be like, hey, that's not okay. You're being really rude. And I think it's double standard. It's a really big double standard. And gay people shouldn't be treated like that. That's how they are. And that's how they live. And it's just, that's not okay. And it's harder for somebody to be gay because it's been so, like, wrong for so many years. And, yeah.
What do you think about parents not supporting their children for their beliefs and how they act?
I think it's not right because, you don't get to choose how your kids are or anything like that. Once you have a child, you never know how they might turn out to be. And when you have a child, what comes with it is, like, accepting of, like, who they are and how they look and all that kind of thing. So it's right to have your children feel like they're themselves and let them be happy. Because that's what all the parents want, for their kids to be happy.
What do you think the world can do if we stop bullying? What do you think the world would be like?
I can't say perfect because the world is not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it would be nice to, stop the suicides and the self-harms and all that. It would be just a nice place to live in and to just be who you are without getting criticized about it or judged.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know.
What do you think about gay marriage?
I think it's something beautiful. I think it's something that, yes, it's not, a lot of people don't see it as traditional, but it's something in today's world where, people are being comfortable with themselves and people are, not ignoring, but breaking those boundaries that were once set for not only those who are gay, those who may identify as LGBTQ, but anyone. So it's a step forward for mankind. So I support it 110%. I know a few people who are actually married and identify as gay or lesbian, and it's great to see them happy and to feel comfortable not only in their skin but in the world that we live in. So I think it's a great step that we're taking forward to progress of our own kind.
What do you think about parents not supporting their children for their beliefs and how they think and how they dress?
I'm not a parent yet, but I have seen my mom struggle with me being a woman who wants to take charge and not depend on a man, and really, going on the independent route. So seeing her kind of like look down on my beliefs. I see that as like it stinks at first. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like it takes time for parents, just like it takes time for kids to understand certain things. It hopefully it will take time for parents to understand that this is how their child was born. This is how they were made. This isn't something that they adapted to. It was something that, you know, they had in their soul, or they are just meant to be that way, whether we're talking about sexuality, whether we're talking about beliefs, whether we're talking about religion. So I feel like it's a rough patch, but it's something that not only the parents may learn from, but it makes us stronger too, or it makes, I say us because I still see myself as a young adult. I still see my parent as a parent. But it makes, I feel like it makes those kids stronger because though their one support system that they were born with isn't there for them, they may find it within themselves. They may find it within other people. So I feel like it's an opportunity to make yourself stronger.
So I want you to remember, this is a safe environment. No one's gonna say harsh things because your opinion matters to us, okay?
Okay.
What do you think about gay marriage?
I support it.
Why do you support it?
Because I have family members who are gay, and I saw the struggle that they went through. I think that it doesn't matter your race, sexual orientation, religion. I think everybody should have the right to marry who they want.
Okay. How does it make you feel when someone suicides themselves?
It makes me feel sad. It makes me feel helpless. You always wonder if there was something that you could do, you could have done to stop it, to help that person.
How do you wake up in the morning and with this hateful world, knowing that something can happen any day?
I just surround myself with people that I love, people who make me happy, positive people. I find if somebody is negative or bringing you down, I think that you have to surround yourself with positive people, not those protective people.
What do you think about people getting murdered for their religion, for their color, and for their sexuality?
I think it's wrong. Definitely wrong.
Why do you think it's wrong?
Because I don't feel like anybody should be judged or ridiculed for their beliefs and their lifestyle.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
What do you think about It Gets Better project?
I think that it's an awesome project. I think they do a lot of great things to help teenagers or like yourself, kids who find it and want to make videos and want to be able to help other people who are maybe like feeling like they're down, or maybe they feel different than everyone else and they don't want to be bullied for it. So I think it's a great thing. I think every school should have it.
Okay. So you have got bullied before?
Yeah, so actually when I was in middle school, I was in 7th grade, and back then on the internet we had AOL Instant Messenger, so you could message your friends and talk to them, and someone that I didn't know from my school messaged me, and they told me that that I was ugly, that I didn't have any friends. They said all these horrible things about me, and I got really, really, really upset and sad, and I remember I left the computer and I went into my living room, and there was no one else home. I was home alone, and I cried for like an hour because I thought all the things they were saying were true. I thought that I didn't have any friends, that I wasn't cool, people didn't like me at school, so I felt horrible, and I never once told anyone about that. I didn't tell any of my friends, I didn't tell my parents, I didn't tell my brothers. I kept it to myself, and even like through middle school and high school I always believed those words that person told me. They just told me that like nobody cared about me and that I was worthless, and so I thought that about myself. And so when I was in school I didn't try very hard, I didn't get the best grades, I just didn't think that people cared about me, so it was really hard. And I had an older brother who struggles with depression. He has bipolar disorder, and that was really hard on me and my family, and so I always thought, well, people don't care about us, like, I don't matter. But as I got older, like now, I realize like everyone matters, everyone's important. And I did have friends and people that I should have reached out to like tell them, hey, like people are saying things about me, and like I need help. Like I don't feel good. You know what I mean? Because I definitely went through some depression and feeling sad and hurt because of the things that kids said to me. And now I realize I should have just told someone. But
What do you think about It Gets Better project?
I think it's a phenomenal project. I brought it to our school last year. I think that it's, it's not just about sexuality, but it's also about just anyone who feels different. Anyone who feels outcasted, and in middle school specifically and in high school, you feel that you're the only one going through what you're going through, and you feel alienated. But if everyone feels that way, and we let people know, guess what? You're not the only one. You're not the only one who feels this way. And there are people you can talk to, and there are things that you can do, and it does get better. And you get older, and you look back, and I look back now being 31, looking back at my time in high school and middle school and going like, wow, that really did not matter at all. And I wish that those people who choose to end their lives would be able to have that revelation that I did when I'm older and say, that was ridiculous. That meant nothing. There was no reason I should have been worried so much about that, but unfortunately they're not able to have that.
You think we should make laws about bullying?
Absolutely, I do. I think that, again, with it never being solved, it's kind of difficult to make that sort of decision in legislature. But I think that as long as there are things in place that can be held over people and say, look, this is illegal now, because it's gotten to this point that it's so bad that now we're going to have severe consequences. It's not just I'm talking to your parents or we're separating schools or whatever. It's now the police are getting involved, and now you're going to have a record, and it's going to actually taint your life because of the decisions that you're making. So I think that there definitely should be laws to increase the type of consequences that happen for that type of stuff.
Okay, so I want you to remember, this is a comfortable place. No one's gonna say hateful words because of your opinion or your statement. Okay? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about gay marriage?
I think that it's pretty cool that they have that
Why do you think it's cool?
legal because honestly, like, it's kind of, I understand how people judge others just because they're not the same, because they might be scared or they might not completely understand it. But it's good that it's legal now because it gives people a chance. It gives people like the idea like, oh, like maybe it is okay, Yeah.
What do you think about parents not supporting their children for their beliefs or how they think?
I think that's dumb, honestly.
Why do you think that's dumb?
Because parents, they're actually made to support their children. That's what they're made for. They're made to be there for their children. Even when bullying, when little things happen, their parents are there to make them stronger, not to tell them, oh, well, you're this, you're that, calling them names or telling them something rude that they shouldn't ever hear from their parent.